Xboxing Day, keep that in mind, reserved in August, according to Jeff Grubb. Do you think that Project Lockhart will be unveiled at the end of the Xbox Game Showcase?
No.
What do you think, Andrew?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw something that said they probably won't even reveal it until that day in August or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm. I saw that too, but we're talking July 23rd here, so this is pretty much the end of July. So
Yeah.
it's borderline August.
I
That's
hope
true.
they do, because it doesn't make I have made sense of why they're releasing, if it's going to be rumored the way it's supposed to be. I've made good sense of how, it's a good move for them, but for them to have a showcase about their games, and then come out in August and be kind of confusing, I guess. Saying you have the Series X, here's all these games for the Series X, and then a month later saying, oh, but wait, we also have this console, and it releases 2 months from now. Or even if it doesn't, as not a launch, you know what I mean? Like if it's going to come out after the Series X or something,
Yeah.
it's gonna start getting very confusing for your average gamer. So I don't know. I kind of hope they kind of pull a Sony here, and like nobody expected the PS5 to be revealed.
Everybody anticipated, but yeah.
Yeah, but nobody actually. I mean, I didn't think they were actually going to show it.
It was called PlayStation Games Showcase too, so it wasn't.
Yeah. So I'd like to see them go ahead and give you the Series X price. I'd like to see that at the very end. You get the price, maybe even a pre-order thing, because why not?
Oh wow!
I mean, you're only 4 months from launch.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like, we're only like 3 or 4 months away from this thing coming out, dude.
It's crazy.
It was supposed to come out in August. So it kind of makes you, I mean, they're ready to go. So, put that out there. And then
Maybe
it would seem like it would seem like a good time to, like Sony did. They had the PS5, they showed it, and then like the next scene, it was like, here's the all digital right next to it. So it seems like a good thing they could do too. Like here's the Series X at $399, and then kind of go into a small like little tech, like a list of here's the Series S coming out on launch. Also, here's what it's got. Blah blah blah. $199.
I can see. I can see them doing a reveal. I think they'll do maybe even say like, "Hey," or like, do your little cool sizzle reel thingy majigger, and then like, boom, you got Xbox Series S, and like it shows the new. It won't be that little cube thing that you've seen a lot of concept art. I think it'll actually be. Maybe it look more like a 1X where it's more slim, but maybe it's just as tall or something like that. But anyways, that's besides the point. They show the console, and then I think it'll say, "Stay tuned in August for Xboxing Day, August something something," and then that way it all eyes are going to be on. Hopefully they advertise this as the Big Daddy event. Like hopefully their Xbox gets the message across. Like this is the show that everybody needs to tune into. PlayStation had millions and millions of concurrent viewers watching the PlayStation 5 reveal. All eyes were on them. They advertised it as such. Like this is the PlayStation 5 event, right? Like all eyes are on them. Xbox needs to do the same thing. They need to get all eyes on Xbox. And then that way you've captured the audience. You got it. If you want to show it at the beginning, do it. If you want to show it at the end, do it. But they need to show like this is what we're going to release at launch. Like we're like you guys said, 4 months away or 3. I don't even know.
A maximum of 4 months.
Yeah. And then you show both consoles. You say we'll be releasing the Series X and the Series S consoles. Yeah. On launch day, November something. Stay tuned. Maybe even give you the release date. And then just say, stay tuned for Xboxing Day coming up in August, where we will talk price, pre-orders, and specs of both consoles. And then that's it. And then you have the message out there like, okay, I got to tune into August. And but I do know what Xbox is going to be making available at least. If the Series S is a real thing, I think sooner better than later, for sure. Like you got to get the message out now. You can't keep waiting. People are going to get confused, especially when there's two SKUs. Actually, there's going to be four SKUs for people to decide on for next gen. Like people are
Yeah.
going to be, what? Like there's a all digital PlayStation and a physical PlayStation. There's a Series X and an S. What do I get?
Oh, they have to.
Yeah,
I
and I
mean,
think,
they have to release one release without a disk drive. I mean, they got to do something to
and
compete
that's
with
the
that.
other thing. Will there be three SKUs? Will Xbox be like, here's the Series X,
Yeah,
all digital as well?
Oh
yeah, I don't
Lord.
think so.
Good lord, that would be a lot. I mean, they did talk about the that leaked. I can't even. What was it Eidolon? I don't even know. It started with an E. The project something started with an E for Xbox. So there's another project for Xbox somewhere out
Yeah,
there.
I said in our previous podcast I thought they would do the same as Sony, um, and then after that podcast we did, it really came out that the Lockhart is real, and it is being revealed, and supposedly it's rumored it is going to be the lower end model.
Yeah.
Um, so I take back what I said on the all digital. I think you'll get a Series X with a disk drive, and then I think you'll get a Series S, and I think they'll strip the disk drive from it, um, and it'll just be like a mid range. It'll be a booster to get you into next gen, and maybe we don't have to talk about it on this podcast, or maybe when we want to talk about why the Lockhart's a good idea, I'll get into that. But yeah, I think that's what they'll do. I think the Series X is their premium console. I still think it'll be priced at or lower than the all digital PS5. And I think they're just going to stick with that. I think they want to give you everything. The premium experience is the Series X, um, and that's it. No all digital.
Okay. I like that. I like that idea, but yeah. So I think Series S could. I think it is going to be at the Xbox Game Showcase. I just think it'll be a reveal of what the console looks like, and then stay tuned, and then maybe even advertise Xboxing Day. We're going to talk about price, release, um, everything about the hardware.
Yeah,
Um,
I read. I'm going to touch on what you said about because I read the same thing about. They said the Lockhart would look pretty much like a Xbox One S, all digital edition.
mhm.
I just think that would be a bad move. I love the
Confusing.
idea. I
Yeah.
love the idea of the white half cube. Because it at least it fits in line. Like when you think series, Xbox Series,
Yeah.
you would see the X and then you would see the small, like Amazon Cube looking guy, and it looks the same. I think if you release two consoles, because at least the PlayStation, the disc drive and the all digital, they look the same. you
Yeah.
know, so if you have,
True.
hey, we have the Series X and the Series S, but they look like two different consoles, and one almost looks like an Xbox One that's
Mhm.
still going to be on the shelf selling.
Yeah.
It's I don't like to say Xbox makes a lot of bad moves, but that to me would be a bad move
Yeah.
because it's like I would go to the store and be like, make sure I got the right one in my
Right.
hands.
It muddy the
Yeah,
conversation.
so I like the
Everybody would
cube.
be confused.
I'm
I
curious to
like the
see how
cube.
wrong we really are about Lockhart. Like, what if it's not like this little weak thing, like like this
Oh,
step up thing?
dude, apparently it, like, from the rumors, man, it's powerful.
Yeah,
It just got 4 teraflops.
yeah. I
It's,
can't see the need.
yeah, it's interesting. I'm very interested to see what the Series S, and that's why it's like, dude, we're getting way too close for launch. If this console is going to launch with the Series S or X, it's getting way too close to have this muddied message of what Xbox is going to offer.
What if it's portable?
And that's go watch our video on what if the Lockhart is portable. I don't know if I 100% still stand by that, but it would be really cool, wouldn't it?
Right.
Um,